G'day guys and welcome back to the JFBS SuperCoach channel. And today we're going to do something a bit different because it seems like this week and last week have been a little bit of a curse to me. And I didn't post an update video of my trades last week. And this week is a pretty significant one, which was, I think everyone's heard, Victor Wembanyama is out for a few weeks, which is very annoying. He wasn't in my original trades, but knowing that he is gone for 5 weeks, it's a bit annoying. So we've had to update those trades. We have to make new ones. As you can tell, I don't have 1.3 in the bank anymore. It's 77k. It's kind of what's the word? Showcase, like kind of spoiling what I traded. So the original trades, I'm pretty sure were who was it? It was Curry, Butler, Coward, and Rollins for Jokic, Buzelis. I think it might have been Minor instead of one of them. Shamet and Walsh. Jokic, Buzelis, Shamet, Walsh was the 4. And instead of Victor, and it might have been Victor and someone else. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know. So this time, as you can see, I've done Curry, Coward, Wembanyama, and Ryan Rollins. To Scotty Barnes, Landry Shamet, Nikola Jokic, and Matas Buzelis. I probably feel a bit more confident with these trades now, and I'll tell you in a tick. So we can go down with most obvious to least. So Jokic, I think if you watch that full 40, 50-minute video that I posted on Monday night, then you kind of understand why I went for Jokic. 4-game week this week. He's fieldable every week. I think we've come to realize that the top guys like Luka, Jokic, Wemby, Giannis are guys that are going to be scoring at least 100, even if it's in a 3-game week. And they find a field because there isn't that many guys who are doing that at that level and are great to field. So easy decision with Jokic. Shamet, we were going to bring him in, and Buzelis we were already going to bring in. Shamet was because I preferred him over Jenkins, even though Jenkins had a better game today. But I thought Cade would come in first game today, but obviously didn't. Jenkins starts. What did Cade play? I'll have to have a look. I haven't checked out many of the games today, so Pistons, Detroit. No, he did not play. No, he didn't play. So Jenkins with the 23 was probably the correct decision to go for. So congrats to those guys that did go for him. But I think Shamet is still the right decision for me because obviously Jalen Brunson's out and OG Anunoby's out longer. But yeah, the 2 guy and then Buzelis, he's on 4 games this week. He didn't do that well today with a 13. If he gets to 92, I'll be very happy with $1 million. But to be fair, Denver are a tougher matchup. They've got 2 semi-difficult matchups with Portland and Miami, but then they do end the week off against Washington. So hopefully he gets a good run there. They do also play 3 the week after and then 4 the week after that. And then they are one of the few teams that are going 3-3 in that week 8 and 9 period. That's a pretty bad period for most teams, but he's going to be here for a while, so I'll just make the most of it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get rid of Minot, so he might be a trade candidate next week, and I couldn't get rid of Butler. I didn't want to get rid of Curry, Victor, and Butler because I don't think I would have been able to get another primo. I probably could have gone with what's his face. Now I'm trying to think. I don't want to undo the trades. Who was it that I was thinking? Like Franz Wagner. Like he plays 4 this week, but he's a 1-week rental. I'm not a big fan of 1-week rentals, except for that maxi play I did a couple of weeks ago. So that's why I've kind of kept him. And Scotty Barnes. So I didn't really speak about it too much going into this week, but they've got a really good schedule. I think it's the Raptors and the Nets. No, just the Raptors. Raptors have 4 this week, 4 next week, 4 the week after, and in that week 8 and week 9 period, they play 3 and 3, play 3 again, and then 4. So he's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, and then 4 again, 4 again, and then 3. So they've got a really good schedule up until week 13. Yeah, week 13, because then they have five 3 games in a row. So he'll be here for at least 7 to 8 weeks, which is really good. And I'm really happy about. So welcome Scotty Barnes to the team with a 25. But yeah, that was my updated with the team. I tried to get rid of Will Richard, but obviously with 77k left, it was kind of perfect to get rid of Coward and Rollins. And I've got Cork-Brenner at that flex position, who will now take over Giannis because he picked up a groin injury, which is super annoying. We can see if there's an update with RotoWire, but we'll have to see by tomorrow. I am recording this the night prior, and I will be uploading this on the Tuesday morning. To go and I'm MRI on Tuesday to help determine the extent of this injury. Super annoying. How many people own Giannis is another question I want to know, because this just completely stuffs it up. So, because I would think next week I would trade Giannis and Jimmy, and then maybe mine it. Okay, can you please not take forever to load? Giannis is owned by 39.7% of people. Okay. That's pretty annoying. But I think, that's the other thing I was going to say. Shout out to the guys that got rid of him this week. Don't know why you were thinking that, but it kind of paid off. So congrats to that 975 people. Don't know why you're just thinking ahead compared to everyone else. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Because my trade plans next week, I'm already kind of thinking 2 steps ahead, would be Butler to potentially Jalen Johnson. That's if Giannis comes back next week, because I won't get rid of him. Very annoying. He started off strong as well. And then who else would I get rid of? I think it would be Minor. Oh my God, Jalen Williams had 0 today. Oh, for God's sakes. I hate him. What was I saying? Yeah, I think Jalen Johnson's definitely the key target to go for next week. Even if Trey comes back, I think he'll be decent to have at that power forward position, considering that Atlanta also the other team that have in week 8 and 9 3 games for each of them. So that's what I've gone for. I haven't got rid of Doncic. I think a lot of people, it's going to be annoying. Imagine if you're getting rid of Doncic, Wemby, and Giannis. It's a lot of money. And you get rid of like a minor, and then you could probably get 4 primos out of it, which isn't actually too bad in the end. Or you're getting Jokic in. Jokic with a 54 anyways on day 1 of week 5 is great. If I was to rate this, it's pretty bang average, I'll be honest. Like, I feel like Barnes could have scored more. Mitchell scored great. Jokic scored tremendous. I'm not surprised seeing it. But, Buzelis and Flag, and obviously Giannis being injured and Cork-Brenner, I was thinking they'd get a bit better, but I think Cork-Brenner's got a couple of easier matchups compared to old mate Pirtle. He does have Indiana. He does have Zubats and Atlanta, so probably some tougher matchups there for him, but I don't think I'm going to do too well. I know my projected is 1,147, but we're just going to play it by day. But yeah. Oh, another guy that probably could trade out is Reed Shepherd. He's starting to make money, but does he play 4 next week? Because he wouldn't be a bad investment to go for. Because I know he plays 2 this week. For the blind watching this, 1, 2, 3. No. For the week after they do, so then they play 3, then 3. So Houston's the other team that plays 3 and 3, but we'll just play it by day, like I said. But yeah, leaves me at 77k. That's my second boost that I've used, so I'm going to try my hardest to stop using boosts, because at this rate, what will happen is that I can trade every week using all three, and I'll have zero by the end of week 23. So I'm probably going to stop boosting for a while, maybe do a couple of weeks where it's two, just to see how we're going with that. I think that week 8-9 period will be crucial as well, bringing in guys who are playing 3 games that week. But at the end of the day, like Doncic and Jokic and Giannis, and I mean, Wemby's gone, but Shea, like, they're fine playing the 2 games. It's more like your primos, unlike in that next category, which is like Butler or Barnes, Mitchell. Like, are they going to be playing 3 games in those weeks? But yeah, anyways, that was it. That's it for me for this little update of my NBA SuperCoach team. Hopefully, you guys made the changes before it happened. But to be fair, the guys that I did trade out, which is Curry, Coward, Wemby, but would have been Butler, would have given me some good money to, or I would have been saved by getting rid of Wembenyama and then not getting rid of Curry or Butler, which in this case I have. So a bit lucky there. I kind of did plan that out for tomorrow, for today and tomorrow. I really wanted to see the update on Wemby. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that NBA update, and hopefully you guys did get Wembenyama out of your team. It's unfortunate he's out for about 5 weeks at least, because I like to count few as 5 personally. Bit weird, I don't know why. But anyways, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.